I'm Sophia McGraw from Sciences Class Period 6, and my experiment is penny barges, I guess. And my hypothesis was if I increase the amount of salt in water, then I'll increase the amount of pennies needed to sink the cup. And as you can see, I have pennies laid out here in rows of 10. I got 130, and we're gonna see how many pennies it takes to sink the cup in fresh water. Water is 60 milliliters of salt in the water, 120 milliliters of salt in the water, and 180 milliliters of salt in the water. So I'm going to see how many pennies it takes to sink the cup in normal fresh water. So I've got them all laid out in sacks of 10, so it's just easier that way. 10. Oh, that was heavy. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. And maybe like half a stack. 75. We're solid. Fresh water takes 75 pennies. So I have added 60 milliliters of salt and dissolved it in the water. So I'm expecting it's going to be more than 75 pennies this time. So let's see how this goes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Dang, I'm on butterfingers. 60, 70, 80, 90. So 60 milliliters of salt equals 90 pennies. So I have added 4 more tablespoons of salt. So that means there's 120 milliliters of salt in here, and I expect it tastes pretty nasty. So don't try and taste it. So we're gonna see how many pennies sinks it.
Earlier.
Oh yeah, and my little brother's hypothesis says I'm not going to drink salt water. It gives me germs. So I expect it's gonna be more than 90 pennies.
That means I love salt water.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, we're almost solid, like half a stack now, 105, and we're solid. So 120 milliliters of salt is 105 pennies. So I've got 180 milliliters of salt in this bowl, and it's got to be pretty nasty tasting. So I'm expecting more than 105 pennies to sink the cup because the water is super dense. So let's find out how many. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, maybe a half stack, 15. We're solid. 115 pennies for 180 milliliters of salt.
Any conclusions?
Salt water is nasty and you never need to drink it. My conclusion was my hypothesis was correct, and the denser water is, more pennies it takes to sink the cup. And yeah, I guess that's it.